Today I'm going to show you guys the replica builds that 2K has been hiding from you. You guys saw in my last video I covered 30 of them. There's a lot more that people just haven't been talking about, so today I'm going to show you guys. I want you guys to comment down below which replica build looks the best to you and what nickname you think is the coolest. Anyway, first off, to get started, we're going to go with Julius Erving. He's a small forward, right-handed, and number 6. You want to make him 6'6", 212 with a 6'11 wingspan. And here are the stats for Julius Erving. I want to give a big shout out to my brother Josh for finding this build. This build is pretty okay. He can't shoot. The playmaking is decent. The defense and the finishing is really good. So yeah, there's the build right there. And if we did all this correctly, we get 76ers Julius Erving. The nickname for the build is the Doctor. Imagine the Doctor and Magic Johnson on the same team. That would be AIDS. Bruh. Now next up, we got Jamaal Wilkes. You want to go ahead and make him a small forward, right-handed, number 52. Then you want to make him 6'6", 190 with a 6'9" wingspan. Here are the stats. This build is really good at finishing, decent at shooting, decent at playmaking, and the physicals are solid as well as the defense. I think this build's pretty balanced. And once we do all that correctly, you will see we get the build called Silk. Next up, we got Steve Francis. Go ahead and make him a point guard, right-handed, number 3, 6'3", 195 and a 6'6" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. This build is really good at finishing, decent at shooting, very good at playmaking, and the defense is solid. The badge spread is nice. Once you do all that, you should get the build, which is Steve Francis on the Rockets, called the Franchise. Now next up, we got Bill Laimbeer. You want to go ahead, make him a center, number 40, make him 6'11", 245 pounds with a 7'3" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. I'm gonna be honest, this build is a very good shooting build. The defense is amazing too, but 39 speed is kind of crazy. I don't know if that's good for a center. I don't play center. Please don't cook me in the comments. Anyway, here's the stats. Y'all see it right here. We got Bill Laimbeer, the Prince of Darkness. I don't know why that's his name because yeah. Anyway, next on the list, we got Sleepy Floyd. Make him number 21, point guard, right-handed, 6'3", 170 with a 6'5" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. This build is pretty solid. The driving layup is good. The shooting is really good all around, and the playmaking is amazing. Only thing that's kind of bad is the defense, but anyway, y'all see it right here. We got Sleepy Floyd, the nickname Sleepy. Why are his eyes so like big? Next on the list, we got Darrell Griffith. Go ahead, make him a shooting guard, right-handed, number 35, 6'4", 185 weight with a 6'7" wingspan. And here are the stats. This build is very good at finishing. The shooting is good enough to get by. The playmaking is also good enough to get by. And then the defense is decent as well. Y'all see it right here. We got Jazz, Darrell Griffith. The nickname is Dr. Dunkenstein. That's one of the better ones I've seen so far. That one's super tough. Next up on the list, we got George Mikan. Go ahead and make him a center, number 99, 6'10", 245 with a 7'3" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. This build has a very good mid-range. The finishing is solid as well. The playmaking is really bad, but I don't know if you need it. The defense is amazing. He also has 43 speed, which is once again pretty slow, but if you're fine with it, go ahead and make it. Y'all see right here, we got Lakers, George Mikan. The nickname is Mr. Basketball. Next on the list, we got David Robinson. Make sure he's left-handed, center, number 50, 7'1", 235 with a 7'5" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. I'm not gonna lie, this build is amazing. The finishing is fire. The shooting is good enough to get by. The mid-range is really good. The defense is insanely good, and then the physicals are great as well. Y'all see we got Spurs, David Robinson. The build name is the Admiral. That's a fire name. Next up, we got Billy Cunningham. Go ahead, make him a left-handed small forward, number 32, 6'6", 250 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. The finishing is great. It's really balanced all around. Same with the defense. Shooting's all right, and the playmaking's all right. And y'all see the nickname is the Kangaroo Kid. Next up, we got the guy who got dunked on by LeBron, Jason Terry. Go ahead and make him a right-handed point guard, number 31, 6'2", 185 with a 6'5" wingspan. And here are the stats. I'm not gonna lie, the shooting is really good. The playmaking is very good as well. And y'all see it right here. We got the Jet, Jason Terry. They should have made the nickname LeBron's son. Next up, we got Moses Malone. Make him a center, right-handed with the jersey number 2, 6'10", 260 with a 7'2" wingspan. And here are the stats. I'm not gonna lie, this build is amazing at finishing and rebounding. Obviously, it can't shoot too well. Playmaking is not that good either. Y'all see it. We got Moses Malone, 76ers. Nickname is Chairman of the Boards. Now, next up on the list, we got Rafer Alston. Go ahead and make him a point guard, right-handed, number 12. Make him 6'2", 193 with a 6'6" wingspan. And here are the stats. This build is really good shooting and playmaking, but it's not that good at defense at all. And y'all see we got Houston Rockets, Rafer Alston. Skip to my Lou. Next up, we got Avery Johnson. Go ahead and make him a left-handed point guard, number 6, 5'10", 175 with a 6'1" wingspan. And here are the stats. I'm not gonna lie, this build is really bad. Considering that it's 5'10" and can't shoot, all it can really do is pass pass and finish with layups, I guess. Like, the defense is not that good. Nothing on this build is really that good. And then the name is Little General. Next up, we got Bryant Reeves. Go ahead and make him a right-handed center, number 50, 7 foot 275 with a 7'3" wingspan. And here are the stats right here. The defense and finishing is pretty good. It can shoot mid-range too, but the playmaking's not that good. And y'all see we get Bryant Reeves, big country. Now last up, we got Karl Malone. Why am I making this build? Anyway, go ahead, make him a power forward, right-handed, jersey number 32. Make him 6'9", 250 with a 7-foot wingspan. And here are the stats right here. This build's a pretty good rebounder, good post player. He can shoot middies, but the playmaking's not that good. And we got Karl Malone. If you make this build, you need to be locked up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and if you want to see every single replica build in 2K23, go ahead and watch this video right here, or else I'm gonna cry.